So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Mbappe. And it's Soboslai.
Oh, great feat that.
Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Valverde gets it clear. Now he's got space here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Haaland. Yamal. Now it's Haaland. Soboslai. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Valverde. De Bruyne. Played out wide. Played back in. So we're still where we started right now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Thuram. Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kyle Walker. And he goes cross-field. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Saka. Fired deep towards the back post. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Bruno Fernandes. Ball swung in. Now there's the clearance. That pass has been well intercepted. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. "30 minutes gone." That is good alertness. Mbappe. Spread it left. Pedri crosses. Konate gets it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Martinelli. Up towards the front line. Now it's Haaland. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Yamal. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that.
De Bruyne! Cleared without complication. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That's a sharp pass. And it's Pedri. Oh, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals. Mbappe! There it is! There is the breakthrough! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wide.
And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. The pass has gone astray.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Haaland. Oh, such a clever touch. And De Bruyne! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's their second corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes goes short. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Could move up a gear here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Haaland, he is onto this. Yamal going face to face with his great rival.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Martinelli. The message is clear, none shall pass. You're chasing the game, trailing by 1. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Substitution on the field. Number
3 coming up.
Bruno Fernandes. Number 21.
They've played it short.
Martinelli.
And here's
Number
Saka.
15. Vinicius
And that
Junior.
interception was
Number
most
7.
necessary.
He read that really well and stopped
Number
it.
2. Chouameni. Coming on the
Konate
field. Number 13. Danny
looking for
Olmo.
options for movement.
Patrick.
Oh, what a climb!
Erling Haaland. Number 11.
Chooses to go
Jovic.
back.
Number 38. Kravenbach. Substitution.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
He's got away. Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. That's a good ball out wide. And the shot! And he hits the net. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Played into space. Oh, good-looking ball. De Bruyne. Paredes. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Now it's Rice. Might be... And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Valverde clears it away. Yamal. Saka wins the duel this time. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Vinicius Junior. And it's Rice. Paredes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now the ball's gone astray. Saka trying to keep this in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Vlahovic. Saka. Vlahovic. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! It's in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And that certainly packed a punch. Vietnam have their third corner. And he's gone looking for safety. Valverde.
Vietnam really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Paredes. And he thumps it clear.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Marquinhos.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. Delivers with whip. Saka getting this one clear. And they're back on the ball again. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Aimed beyond the defence. And he whips it in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
And we'd like to inform you.
I know they to pass myself, I just one day. I know be everybody worship money. I know they show myself, I just one day. I say, shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. Shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day.
As long as the sun will shine on the face of man, I don't see no guy can erase the plan. Some guy should have wise and understand what will be must be. We jump out on the road and we safely track and make it back in by the grace of.
I don't get time to chase cloud. Someone happy, nobody like me, I can't shout. So many
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Now it's to Paul. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! First blood drawn. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best.
Great chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Puts in a low one.
Might want to be careful there.
Haaland is fouled. Yellow or red? It is red. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Vietnam are down to 10 men. It's a good 30, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it.
I can tell this is a miracle in your world. I feel invincible. Remember how you looked when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible, credible. I didn't know what to say as the hours fell away. Our love is unmissable, missable. I can tell this is a miracle in your world. I feel invincible. I can tell this is a miracle. 'Cause in your world, I feel invincible. Even though we go high, we go low, we still find our way home. You know that you're all I need, all I need. 'Cause every time our lips touch, it's so divine. It's like you're leaving my worries behind. I wanna give you all of me, all of me. I can tell this is a miracle in your world. I feel invincible. 'Cause I can tell this is a miracle. 'Cause in your world,
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already... Goes for the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is out of play. And the volley. That's been drilled forward. Well read, nice interception. And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vlahovic might just make this. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Martinelli. He's got away. Aims beyond the defence. That's a decent clearance. De Bruyne with the clearance. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Bruno Fernandes considers his options. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Played in deep. Pedri attempts a clearance. Haaland. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Martinelli. Gravenberg. No, that's been intercepted. It's a promising position. Played in by Robertson.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Keeper is right behind it.
De Bruyne will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
It's a good run down the right. Bruno Fernandes. De Bruyne. And Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he lines up a cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Can he spark a counter here? Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. Vlahovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pedri. Mbappe. Haaland. Now he's got space here. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can clear their lines. That's an imaginative pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. And no, that was never going to make it. It's been shipped out wide. Yamal. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Vlahovic. Martinelli going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's been charged, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
There will be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Can he get it through? Haaland gets into a good position. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Martinelli. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Is currently being displayed on the screen.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Valverde. Oh, that's nice. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Konate gets over and intercepts. Yamal. Quality ball. Played out to the right. Vietnam couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a fine interception. Bruno Fernandes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No foul, says the referee. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And across it goes. Walker kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, they could break here. Into the channel. Martinelli. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played into space. Spread neatly. Haaland has it in a wide position. Well read. And the danger is averted.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Yamal. Cross in. Paredes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That's a nicely shaped ball. Haaland!
Substitution on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Number 3, Ibrahima Konate. Number 14, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field,
decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Number 37, Van de Ven. Number 21, Rodrigo. Substitution.
Pedri. It's Saka. Paredes. That's a cute ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Dink through. That has been knocked clear. Delivered across. And now the breakaway. Goulet. Rodrigo. 75 minutes played. Looking tidy in possession here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he finish? They've scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience. Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Replace him is
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Osimhen.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pedro Neto. Now, what about this cross? Well, that's an excellent interception. Now he's off and running. Osimhen. Bellingham. Paredes.
That's going in strongly.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. There's shapes to shoot!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's got his cross in. And he cuts out the supply. 2 minutes to be added on. And he's forced to go back. And he whips in across. Dani Olmo. The message is clear. None shall pass. Van de Ven is there to clear. That's that, the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Please take this opportunity.
You look back on the game then, Jim.
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that...
Celebrate.